Hey everybody, it's the Wyco Nomad with Wyco Resiliency. We are doing a travel talk. I know we haven't done one of these in a while, but I am on the road dealing with a family emergency, I guess is the best way to put it. Kind of had to pack up, grab everything and go to assist family, which I was so wonderfully blessed to do. And we're going to get going to an actual respectable speed here. I have traveled to Babylon. Not really. I don't know, maybe. I am currently just leaving Baker City, Oregon. Yeah, not someplace that I wanted to be, but Baker City, Oregon. And we are en route to Washington State. So that's what we've been doing, and I just wanted to kind of give everybody kind of a heads up, because for the most part with YouTube, life is somewhat of an open book. I don't give you too much information, but just enough. So what do we want to talk about today? And this is kind of a continuation from the last video. It's not about saving money. You always want to save money. You want to have a borrower as a slave to his lender, pay off your debt, be in positions of power, and I am doing 80 in a 70. So let's drop this down just a little bit so not to gain any attention from people I don't want to gain attention from. So one of the biggest problems I notice, and it's not really a problem, but it's a theme that I see with a lot of prepper channels, is it seems that they want to prep to the middle class and the upper middle class, and therefore very few do you see catering to, say, the working class or those that are slightly below the working class. And I wanted to kind of touch base on how can we build up food storage and not go out buying the My Patriot Supply and all these freeze-dried foods. Now, don't get me wrong. Freeze-dried food has their place, but it is the Cadillac of food prep. And I've looked at some of these as a 3-month supply of food for $1,000, and I'm like, whoa. And then you do calorie balance, and it's based on the MRE concept of, you know, a lot of carb calories. I'm not a huge fan of that. Now, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love Nutrient Survival. I've been trying to become an affiliate with them. That's how much I like their product. I have Nutrient Survival stuff. Not a lot, but I have enough. I kind of like that as camping, road trip, patrol, when we do patrolling exercises, stuff like that. Love Nutrient Survival for that. You should have MREs. Yeah, okay, Mr. E is fine. If you hate your digestive tract, you know, you can be a tough guy and you can sit there and flex about your Mr. E's, and that's okay. I have 3 cases of them. They are what they are. I throw them in emergency packs. I put them in vehicles because, yeah, they are, but not living off them. So, how can you build up a food storage? First of all, number one, look for sales. Look for discounts. Going through Wally World or whatever your local grocery store that you go to is, as much as I despise Wally World, it's helpful at times. So Wally World. And Wally World's like, oh, look, a 10-pound bag of rice is on sale. Buy a 10-pound bag. Matter of fact, if you can afford it, by not stressing your budget, buy 2 bags. 5-gallon bucket, some Mylar bags, boom, there you go. Oxygen absorbers. You can do what I do. It was negative 15 degrees air temperature. I put my rice out in the balcony. Whatever critters are in there, they're frozen. They're done. That's like deep freeze. They're rice. Do the same thing with the thing. I do black beans and also pinto beans by the big 10-pound bags. Not that expensive. Also, I bought at one time a year's worth of canned chicken. Now, I had a little extra money, so I went out and I bought 52 cans of canned chicken. That's not a year's worth. 52 weeks in a year. That's 1 can per week. That's a year's worth of chicken. Now, we also have refried beans. Well, that's me. That's this silly little... They say this is an SUV. No, this is a... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's turbocharged. This is a Jeep Compass, and it's not an SUV. It's, I don't know what to call it. It's not an SUV. But I digress. 52 cans of refried beans. There's there you go. Refried beans. What's a can of refried beans? You can buy the really cheap Walmart brand for, I think, $1. That's $52. That's a lot of money for us to be just throwing at cans once a week. Break it down. Buy 10 cans. Oh, you're stocking up for a year. Yes, I'm stocking up a year. If you're new to this, your goal is to get to, let's start off 3 weeks. 3 weeks of food storage. And that's 3 weeks of water, 3 weeks of breakfast, 3 weeks of lunch, 3 weeks of dinners. Okay? In other videos, we have the 7 meals. Listen to that. Set up pastas, chicken sandwiches. All this is dry goods. You can base this off of dry goods. It's not that difficult. 3 weeks, you got 7 weeks, what's that? 7 times 3, 21. That's 21 meals that you have to worry about. So, you need 21 meals. Now, we could do 7 meals and then obviously triple that. Or would you double? No, double would be, you'd triple that. So this is what I'm going to eat this week. On Monday, I'm going to have chicken and pasta with Alfredo sauce. So I know I'm going to have a box of pasta, a can of chicken, and some Alfredo sauce. These can be all dry goods. This doesn't have, even better yet, the powdered Alfredo sauce, water, a little oil, mix it up. Doesn't have to be the bottled. Or you can do the bottled. I do that all the time, and then just by the end of 2 weeks, that thing's emptied because I made chicken, pasta. Get a bag of frozen vegetables. Boom, you got pasta, you got veggies, you got protein, and you got Alfredo sauce. I'm not sure where Alfredo sauce lands on the food pyramid. Probably carb, fat, sugary crap. It's sustenance, okay? It's sustenance. And a lot of times this is what we're just looking for. And unfortunately, guys, I am so sorry. I'm on the road. I should have brought my jet boil, but I didn't. But we stopped. I had to go to the Kofifi place. Whoa, that's still hot. Wow, that's still scalding. Nice. Not a fan of it. I got an Americano, added my honey. It's Starbucks. Not a fan, but it's Kofifi. So, let's go back. So the next meal, refried beans, some tortillas. Now tortillas can be different. You can buy pre-made tortillas, freeze them up, or get tortilla mix. Make your own tortillas. It's not that difficult. Mix it up, get the batter, roll them out, flatten them out, cook them up. You got tortillas. Refried beans, tortillas, cheese, mean, we're talking 3 weeks here. You can buy one of those big, giant 10-pound bags of shredded cheese or block. Block cheese is even cheaper. Cheaper? It's a brand new word. Deal with it. It's block cheese is cheap. Shred it as needed. Put it back in the fridge. Put it back in the freezer. Freeze the cheese. Let it defrost as needed. Not that difficult. So these are cheap ways that you can set up, and so you can have food storage. Focus on 3 weeks. That's it. Don't think end of the world. Oh my God, everyone's so Teotihuacan, end of the world, nukes and zombies and the power grid's going out. You have more of a chance of getting stuck in your house due to a blizzard, a forest fire, a flood, or a chemical spill than any of those other things, no matter what the news and what the professional preppers say. Or even worse, you run into a bad situation where you lose your home due to no choices of your own. I know some of you, it's always your choice. We can argue about that, because I happen to be dealing with a situation where, unfortunately contracts were not made and people were just, we won't go into that. But you can end up without a house, without a home for a couple weeks. You could be displaced. Have a plan. Hopefully you have a tribe. If you don't have a tribe, you need to be building on that. And we'll eventually talk about tribe building on another one of these. And I've talked about it numerous times, which shows that you really, really need to pay attention to building that tribe and not being surrounded. Okay, it's a little bit difficult. You want to be around like-minded people. One of the biggest things with us is I want people to be religiously minded. I want people to be like-minded within like my faith and how I think. You don't have to be politically aligned with me. You can have a different political view, but something as important as faith. As one example, we eat clean. We follow Levitical dietary law, rules, instructions, however you want to put it. Torah, instructions, mistranslated to say law. It's actually instructions, but we're not going to talk about that. We follow Levitical. Someone comes in, they want to eat swine. They want to, devour, unclean animals. And we have small children. We don't. I'm definitely past that age. You're a man. You're never past that age. Yeah, I am. I don't want to deal with it. Been there, done that. We're good. Men can have babies. No, just kidding. We're not going to go down that hole. Easy. It was a joke. So, the like-mindedness, I don't want people pushing pork on my children. That's kind of a silly, you're right, it is a silly thing, but it's something I hold dear. Such as someone that their group, they're agnostic atheist group. They don't want a bunch of people like me turn around and going, well, Father Yah tells you. You want like-minded people, at least with faith-based. Do I associate with people of not faith? Yes, of course, all the time. I'm not an idiot. I live within the nations. I do not partake in the nations. But that's an important one. But as far as political viewpoints, step out beyond your myopic paradigm and get out of that echo chamber. You need to have differing opinions. And at least that's my take on it. Hopefully the new microphone is working. I don't know if you can see it. Let me adjust. So there's the new microphone. Hopefully this came in a lot clearer. Hopefully it's not blasting since it's so close. We're going to get the audio figured out. But that's what I got for now. Thank you once again, everyone, for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. I was up to 361, but apparently 2 people got tired of waiting for a video, even though we're doing a family crisis. sorry I can't always be there. But hopefully we'll get some more subscribers. I am hoping to get to, my goal is 1,000 subscribers in 2025. If I can get to 500, I will be absolutely thrilled beyond belief. Thank you for supporting the show by buying coffee. Remember, Blackout Coffee Company, Jace Case. Guys, you can save 20% on coffee, $10 on Jace Case. Get your antibiotics, all that good stuff. And I am working with another company, trying to get another affiliate. I'm hoping it works. All that stuff. Don't forget, if you can donate, the Spirit moves you, donate to Caleb House, Grindstone Ministries. Get your first aid kits. Tick-tock, tick-tock. World War III is around the corner. Trump's president. The Tangerine Tyrant is going to start a war. Oh, yeah, we did the crazy stuff. Who knows? But you know what? You should always have antibiotics. And you always need to have a first aid kit, guys. You should always have a first aid kit. Driving is the most dangerous thing you do. It is. The 3 times I have had to use my medical skills, driving. 3 times, driving. Yeah. First aid kits, 2 of them in the back, plus a lot of stuff. You got so much shit back there. Yes, I do. So, but with that, I'm the Wyco Nomad. I am out. As always, shalom. Watch your 6. And I love you guys. Take care.